Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Underground Ep.11 stream. I am the creator of City of Venus, creator of Through the Woods, Shadow of the Kraken, I welcome you to today's stream. We got a couple good guests. We'll have a few more, I think, coming in as well. Chris Fisk is in the house. How you doing, my brother?
Doing better than Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah.
We also have a Dega Outlaw in the house. What's up, Doc?
Howdy.
We're going to be talking about that today. We're going to talk about DC. So before I get into that, I was just going to say too, I got in the beanies for Shadow of the Kraken. Now I have the beanies. I have the acrylic standees. I have the keychains. I'm ordering all the supplies, and the lettering is almost done. I got about 10 pages left to letter and some minor tweaks here and there. So I should be done in a couple days, and then on to the editing stage, and then I'll get a test copy of the book, and we'll be moving from there. So get ready, folks. It's going to be awesome. And let me share screen real quick, and we'll get into the DC stuff. So can DC be fixed, or is it done? That's the title card for today, and kind of today's big topic anyway. Well, what I'd like to cover. So let me say a quick hello to the chat before we dive into that as well, because we had some cool people in here. Chris was first this time, man. Hail, brother. we had Pale Riders in here as well. All right, man. We have Clown World Review. Tone, if you are around, I did give you the link, bud, so you can jump in if you'd like. But if you can't, no worries. David Feed's in the house. We got Brutal Morningwood, man. What's up? Welcome. Glad you could make it. We have Pale Rider is he's saying hi to everybody as well. We have Brightest Days in the house, man. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well.
Hail Lantern.
Yeah, man. Hail. We have Iceman Modeler. What's up? Glad to see you again. And so the DC thing, man. Discovery. They merged with merge, whatever you want to call it. It looks like they're the ones in charge right now. And they want to overhaul the whole DC universe. So the big thing that they want a Kevin Feige-like leader. They believe that that's what's missing right now in their little neck of the woods. And they were eyeing someone, but she turned it down, it looked like. They said there's also a lack of a coherent creative and branding strategy. So they're pissed that everything is all over the place.
Really?
Yeah,
we never
it shows. Yeah, I mean, it shows how much they butchered. They could have just followed the Marvel pattern, and instead they just tripped out of the starting gate.
Oh, well, it's funny that you said that, because I saw an interview. It's an older interview of Zack Snyder being questioned about that as DC too dark. And he went on this whole little tangent about how it's actually Marvel's the ones who are in the books. They're normally it's a lot darker, and DC are the brighter ones. But now their movies are more brighter, and ours are more darker. It's it's an interesting juxtapose. But I think we had to do something different. So out of the gate, he explained that they were going to blow their own foot off. Is what it looked like. And he goes, I imagine that they're having those meetings, like, oh my God, we need to be more like Marvel. He was kind of like making fun of them. He's like, but if I were in their shoes, I would have kind of done the same thing, I think. So, okay. So you slap them in the face and then you try to put a Band-Aid on it. There's lots of reasons why the upper management don't like Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
But
it's just from their movie formula, though. I mean, not so much the content of the movies, but Marvel did it right by introducing you to a character, getting you endeared to that character, and then building another individual movies that led up to a collab movie.
Yeah.
Whereas Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, and all this you didn't give us a chance to give a crap about these characters.
Of course not, because they wanted to jump right away to the meat and potatoes. We have to establish there's going to be a Justice League, and then the next movie is Justice League. No, that was retarded. Which also retarded is, all right, you see this cover image that I put up here? I had to bump this thing up, the color on it. because the whole thing was like super dull and black and white.
Yeah,
practically, and see, that's where the problem is. You have characters that are supposed to be colorful. The work they put into this suit is amazing. If you've ever seen the behind the scenes stuff, and everything had to be desaturated for the Snyder world, like retarded, absolutely retarded. Pale Rider's right. You know, they definitely should have. Should get the porn parody people to make the costumes.
It's more accurate.
They should have got them to do the actual script, to be honest.
When a porn script is better than your like real film,
right?
That's pretty sad.
I don't think it would be all Martha. Why did you say Martha? Martha! You need to save Martha. Okay, I'll kill a bunch of people, but I'll save Martha for you.
It would have been so meme worthy if Martha's name was Karen.
Oh my word.
Karen. Why'd you say Karen? You have to save Karen. Karen's my mother's name. That's my mother too. I'll go save her. I'll kill a bunch of people and we'll save Karen.
You go see the manager.
Holy hell, man. Unbelievable. Like,
son of a Karen.
Yeah, I don't know what they're smoking, but it's got to be a lot of crack, just like the ones that they found with Hunter. Anyway, yeah, guys, I don't know if you saw that. We can't really talk about it, but wow. I think there's a reason. There's a reason why Elon wanted to buy Twitter, and I think it's so they wouldn't suppress what's coming out right now. I think I'll just say that and kind of leave it there.
Right.
But we find out who the big guy is.
He ain't that big.
No. Well, I'm saying for who they're hurting, it's big to them.
Yeah, that is true.
This is creepy and bizarre, but I hope they take down this horrible, evil shit that's going on right now. But we'll get back to DC now. Sorry, guys.
Sidetrack.
So the other thing Discovery wants to do, they want to revitalize the characters like Superman. They think there's a lot of them that just kind of fell flat.
Yeah.
So, now does that mean they do want to replace them? This is the big question, because I know that Discovery initially they wanted to have Henry Cavill doing more appearances in their films and other cameos and stuff, and that's why there's a lot of reshoots happening right now. So one of the big reshoots they said is the Flash movie. They're really upset what happened there, and I think that'll probably be their last thing to kind of put a button on the Snyderverse. The direction they were going to go in from Flash, but I think they're still going to be extending like the Black Adam character, Shazam, and they want to put Superman in that mix. And I heard that he might have already shot his cameo for that movie, but that's mainly because of The Rock. So if Henry Cavill does come back as Superman, The Rock is who you need to thank for that, because he's been wanting that for the longest time. Henry's part of he signed up with the agency, which is basically the ones who represent The Rock is his ex-wife. They
got to strike while the iron's hot. I mean, Cavill's not going to be he's not going to stay young and buff forever. Like, people get old, and that window closes. And the same thing with Gal Gadot. I mean, she's probably one of the most gorgeous women in the world, at least to me. And it's like, hit it now. Like, sure, that second movie was garbage. We all know it was, but it wasn't because of her.
No, because she still looked great. She did what she was going to do. No big deal. The script was horrible. The other actors were just they were poor choices. The whole idea made no sense. She was literally she took advantage of that poor guy.
I know. It's like
I wouldn't mind to be in that position, but
can't do it to the willing.
I hope, but that guy was totally unaware what happened.
Yep.
So
where does it keep itching down there?
Sir, you need penicillin. What did I do?
No, you got like superhero gonorrhea now. It ain't purified with antibiotics.
Well, if she's the daughter of Zeus, I would think maybe she has the ability not to catch an STD.
Maybe not herself, but she can spread.
Also
Well, yeah,
true.
she's a
Also
host.
true.
Well, it was one thing that you mentioned that that she's like the daughter of Zeus and stuff. Like maybe it's just me, maybe because I'm like a huge D&D nerd and stuff. But like, wouldn't it have been freaking awesome if we saw like a Clash of the Titans style movie with Wonder Woman in it? Like, go back in time to that pre Steve Trevor, pre World War One.
Yeah.
Like shows like you got this hot chick that's like a badass. Let's see her fight a Hydra. Let's see her beat the crap out of centaurs. You know, like let's see like Greek myths.
Exactly.
You know, through that lens. Like, that would be so badass.
Or at the very least, have her go back to Themyscira, whatever the hell it's called, and have some kind of attack like that. And you could still be able to have her fight, you know, some kind of Greek mythology characters and you know, beasts and things like that. That'd be fun, you know.
Oh hell yeah.
There's ways of doing it, but they keep dropping the ball, you know.
Yeah, and I hate seeing wasted potential like this.
Of course. Well, I had the same conversation the other day with Tommy about Sony. Sony showed that they have no plan with the Morbius movie, right? So clearly they had no plan. I wouldn't see that movie after I heard some shit about it and I saw the end credit scenes that were just a mess. They were all over the place.
Yeah.
And it made 0 sense, you know. They had the Vulture pop up in a prison without any of his gear. Then the next scene you see, he's got all of his gear. Well, how the hell did he get his gear then if he just popped up by himself in a fucking cell? Like,
yeah,
there's no logic. It's just, it's a comic book. You could see it was the name, Amy Pascal, or is that the one from Sony?
Yeah.
You could see her going, whatever, her funky lisp. Yeah, it's the comic book movie. They'll love it. They'll just have him come with his big wings and just land there. But Amy, the script, the Tinkerer actually made that in the other dimension. It doesn't matter. Just have him there. And it's going to look good. And then, a team up. Perfect. Have him do a team up with Morbius. A team up for what? A team up against who? What the? And they'll meet in the desert.
There was no need for that.
Yeah. And they'll meet in the desert. Okay. What kind of stupid shit. But anyway, I said, like, all right, just speaking of striking while the iron's hot, one of the biggest characters is in the Spider-Man universe. Spider-Gwen. She blew up overnight, that character.
Oh, yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse, she's one of the main characters that everybody loved to see. Mm-hmm. How come they didn't make a movie yet on Spider-Gwen?
Oh, yeah.
There's no thought. There's no logic. That would just bring in a ton of money for them. Because then you get the younger audience too. They said they want more kids and more teenage girls to go and see those movies. Well, that's a perfect character to jump off of. Just have her in there. And the storyline is cool because I don't know if anyone's familiar with it.
Oh yeah,
but Peter never gets bit. She gets bitten and he's kind of in her shadow and he wants to help out too. So he actually creates this lizard serum. So in that universe, Peter turns into the lizard, but he actually dies. And that's the reason why Gwen ends up doing what she's doing. It's for Peter. It's, the great, with great power comes great responsibility thing came from Peter this time around. Now, there's a really cool thing you could do with that storyline. You could build up from there. But again, Sony and the people in charge, they're sitting on their brains. And they're like, I don't know what to do. Oh, let's just, we'll do another character. Silver Sable, right? What? Silver Sable? You want to do a movie on Silver Sable? That makes 0 sense. Or Black Cat. Yeah, no. They keep saying Black Cat. No, we'd want to see Black Cat in Spider-Man's movie. Make her a love interest. Have that triangle going on, the love triangle. That's where those characters work. Not, hey, we'll just give them their own movie.
Yeah, it makes no sense. She's not she's not that's the reason why the character exists in the story is for that love triangle. You don't have that, you defeat the purpose of the character.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Well, God, you got me thinking. Imagine a Spider-Gwen movie, okay, in the vein of the Spider-Verse films like this, and you have Andrew Garfield meeting a ghost. Like, how badass would that be?
Dude, there's so many good things that they could do. And this is the stupid part. This is why they have these producers, they have these writers. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're sitting on because they're not real fans of the properties of the projects.
See, they don't geek out like we do. They
don't because they don't care. They haven't been reading it. It's just what's the hot thing? The past 10 years or so, it's been Marvel movies. So it's just let's just grab another character and we'll do something from it.
I think it's a little bit more than that because the stories that they do come with are very juvenile.
They are.
They're plot holes. I just don't think they're very intelligent people. They know the right people, they get in the right group, and they'll say the right things to the people who are pulling the strings and write crap.
They'll whip the right people.
Yep.
Pale Rider, he says, I love Gal as Wonder Woman and Henry as Superman, but they need to start from scratch with 20-something actors. So you could have 3 movies each for a few superheroes and then do Justice League. Well, that's what they originally wanted to do before the initial, I think, writer's strike. They were playing around with a few things. And it's kind of good that it didn't happen then, because Armie Hammer would have been Batman. And we found out that he likes people.
He's not a cannibal. Oh, that's not. Oh, yeah, that's part of the script. Yeah.
What a weirdo. But yeah, see, I don't know. I think like Gal and Henry, to me, they still have more than a few movies in the tank, because both work out. Both still look really good. I mean, we have action stars in their 50s and 60s still. You know. I don't think it's. Say again.
Look at The Rock.
Yeah. Well, The Rock he's a genetic freak, you know.
No, the only people who say they can't do it is Hollywood. You know.
Yeah.
They love to age out people. That's just.
Well, look what they did to Neve Campbell, man. She is still a smoke show. Oh my God! I saw her in the latest Scream, and I was like, "Damn, man!"
Nice. Was the movie any good, by the way?
I would say it's good, but it like the impetus for the villains is like straight out of like Tumblr. It was like, you know, you basically have a bunch of they're blaming the fandom essentially.
Yeah, because I have a friend who loved it, and then I saw a couple people who hated it, but it still did really great at the box office considering all that. But yeah, I was kind of curious. Marinus is in the chat. What's up, brother? I think he said he was running a little bit late. He's at work, so he might not be able to come on, but. Yeah, man. I'm glad you could at least listen a little bit. So that's always a good thing. But again, Henry's been kicking ass. He's still one of the biggest draws in Hollywood right now. And it's also because he is a nice guy.
And
there's too many he's a geek. Yeah, he plays all of his computer games and stuff. He built his own computer, and he was showing that not too long ago. And this guy cares about these characters. He loves the character of Superman. You don't normally see that with a lot of these people. But I've been collecting a while, and you see them for the first time walking into a comic shop.
I'm a gamer. I played Mario once.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So this guy, he's legit. He fought for the role in The Witcher. He went to them. They didn't look at him first. He went to them.
That poor show.
Yeah.
He did a good job, but yeah. Didn't they just cast someone horrible? Yeah, they went to the bottom of the well. They went to the WB or the CW actors. They hired Robbie Amell for the next season. I don't know what character he's playing, but like it's Arrow's brother. It's not even Arrow. They hired Arrow's brother.
I couldn't get past the first season. Like I saw Dweezin, the Witcher Polish version from like 20 years ago. Low budget. We're talking like below Hercules, the Legendary Journey, Xena Warrior Princess stuff. Like it was like super cheap, but it was a coherently written story. Even through the subtitles, you could the story pacing was really well thought out. It worked. And then I saw the Netflix version, and they basically turned it into feminist Harry Potter and Wakanda, where like everybody was like, it was like I'm not like this is a European story set in like some Slavic like region of like medieval Europe, and you've got like basically like a Benetton ad, and like everybody's in like it's like the Flintstones. It was like a modern medieval, like nobody's dirty or grimy or like you had like you had Indian what's her face Yennefer, who like she like basically has like the feminist power where she like loses her ability to have kids and stuff, and it was like, okay, I see what they're trying to go with here.
That had nothing to do with the original story.
No, it didn't. Not at all.
Wow. Yeah, because again, I bought the Wild Hunt, the third game. Like I have that, But I only played like maybe 10 minutes of it. I didn't have time to. And then I found out the game is super, super long. I'm like, oh, shit. But I got it on discount. So I'm like, yeah, one day I'll get to it again.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to the Bloody Baron yet?
No, I was like literally, what was it, in the beginning? Like, there was I met the people in the village, and then there was some kind of ghost in a graveyard that was attacking me. I almost killed the bitch, but I couldn't, man. She's like just that hairline of energy and took me out. But then like I went past that, and there was like some kind of fort. I don't remember any of the characters' names, to be honest. But
yeah, that's the fort with the Bloody Baron.
Okay, yeah, all right. So I got to that.
The big fat guy.
And no, actually, he's still in the fur. He's in the White Orchard still. He never left that place.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
I know exactly where you're at. I could hear what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was hunting because there's so many different side quests and things you could do. Like,
off the bat. It gets you distracted. I love that about the game.
Yeah, I was totally distracted. I'm like, wait a minute. Should I go deal with that? Or do I need something in order to get past that part? And like that's the thing I was kind of confused on, like because I know he was way too weak right in the beginning. Like I don't have anything, and I don't know how to mix all those elixirs and shit. But like I was hunting down some kind of griffin. Or
yeah. That was the opening part when you get into White Orchard.
So like I think I saw him, but I couldn't kill him yet. I don't know.
That was a cool fight.
Yeah, I forgot completely what it was. I'm like, I wanted to. And then, dude, you could even swim and go underwater in there. I'm like, dude, yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, we have Spike 220's in the house as well. He loves Scream. He said, yeah, Nev is still gorgeous. Everyone else, they need to stay in as those roles. I agree. Like I said, they're really good. I don't think you don't have to go to 20-something-year-olds yet.
No.
But, yeah, because they're solid. So, he corrected me. Robbie ML is Steven's cousin. All right. Also, yeah, he started Amazon ties. All right. But I gotta say though, I'm not a fan of that guy. Like he looks like just a generic dude. Like there's nothing appealing about him. I can forget his face in a moment. He was okay as Chris Redfield, but that Resident Evil movie was pure shit. Garbage. Garbage. I had 2 videos where I ripped it apart, where one was so bad I had to take down the stream. Like literally. I might have taken them both down, to be honest. But I think I still had the trailer up where I had Dr. Death himself talking about Resident Evil, how it's his favorite franchise and everything. But that was pretty funny because it had to do with variants and a leak in the lab. I did a whole thing. It was funny. Again, yeah, look through my YouTube if you do want to see it. But I think at least one of them should still be up. But holy crap, man! Yeah, this Hollywood just they keep destroying things left, right, and center. It's retarded. Mm-hmm. But yeah, their big thing with Discovery is that they want more movies like the Joker, obviously, because it was his own story and it broke $1 billion and got an Oscar. So yeah, I'm sure they want more movies like that. Marvel wants more movies like that. Let's
not gonna
it's an art house movie.
Most of those movies, though, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. Like there's a difference between the popcorn pushing blockbuster and the art house movie that makes you actually think. And Joker is obviously the latter. It's not like not a dumb movie that you bring your kids to see, like the Marvel movies. Mm-hmm. You know, there's no quips in there. There's no winking at the camera. It was a horror. Like I felt bad watching Joker.
Of course. Like it's just at the end, you start to feel a little bit. You know, you get a little bit of that high. You know where he's coming from. Like,
yep.
And again, how screwed up this world is, and you just can't take it anymore. But at the same time, that's a very, very tragic character through and through.
Yeah, it is.
Like for them to be like, we're going to make a sequel, and they're going to start filming like at the end of next year. It's why would you make a sequel on that? Where would you go with that?
Yeah.
Like you'd have to bump it up then, because at this point you can't just have him as regular or broken character. You'd have to keep him as straight up this sick Joker guy. And if anything, maybe have somebody who was really inspired by him, and you pivot the movie towards a new character completely. because he's too broken of a character, that dude. You know.
Yep.
I don't see it. Well, I don't see like an evil mastermind from that either. You know what I mean?
Well, they left a lot of unanswered questions, and if you answer them, you demystify the character.
Right. And and we've seen that happen, right? Where they go back and they go, oh, okay, we're gonna do a movie and tell this character's origin, or we see it in comics and shit. And you just you watered down the character by doing that. Same thing with like Wolverine. I never wanted to know what his background was.
You mean Jimmy?
Jimmy.
That's so stupid. Come on,
man. He was a sack of shit. It's
Logan.
Yeah, no, exactly, man. Exactly. You can't do that to these characters. And the same thing, like the three Jokers. I thought it was one of the stupidest, shittiest storylines I've read in years. I gave them one chance. I'm like, all right, let me give them one more chance because I like that artist, Jason Fabok. At the time, I didn't think Jeff Johns went that overboard yet with his writing, but he proved that he shit the bed. I think what do you call it? His Watchmen DC thing was horrible, absolutely horrible. He just wanted to get extra wordy for the sake of wordy. It led nowhere, and in the end, you just have Dr. Manhattan abducting a child from two villains to make him his own son. It was the stupidest storyline I've ever seen and heard, and they went nowhere with it. On top of it. It's just like so idiotic. It was this whole thing to like this buildup from like the first issue. Yeah, Superman punches him and possibly kills him. They didn't know what the hell they were doing, where they were going. Great artwork, and then they ruined that too because they made sure that like every single page was anywhere from like 9 to 16 panels per page. Why would you do that?
16 panels per page?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of them that were like that. A whole lot of them.
Isn't it like the maximum you should ever have is like 5 or 6 or something?
If you want to tell a good story, yeah. Oh my god! But again, they prove that there's nothing special about them, and that they just wanted a quick buck because that's what it looked like. Oh, we got Miriam in the house as well. What's up, Miriam?
Hey.
Yeah, I forgot she was on the train. She was joining on the train, so she's visiting family right now. I hope you're gonna have a great Easter weekend. Sending good thoughts out your way. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Spike 220. He didn't like the Joker. Okay. But again,
come at me, bro.
Yeah. Come at me, bro. Dude, there's just so much stupid shit that they've done. And like I said, I had my problems with Man of Steel, but for the most part, I think this Henry Cavill was great as Superman. I like a lot of the things they did with it, but that whole thing where he has the whole genome of his planet in him, and the destruction and the terraforming of the Earth was retarded. Most of the other movie, most of the rest of it, I really enjoyed. It was fun for what they were doing, what they were gonna build, and they kept going into a shitty direction. But for me, like they're like, oh, he shouldn't have killed or whatever. At the time, I was okay with it. I think it was justified taking out Zod because that's someone who's just as powerful as you, but he could fight even better than you. Yeah, it's going to be him or you. So take him out, and the world's going to be a safer place. And
just all the useless, like the needless death is what bothered me. Like when Kevin Costner's like, "No, son, let me die." Like, are you what? Or when they were fighting in the cities, like
wait. We'll get to the city part for a second. But that whole moment, like you said, with his father, Superman could move so fast. No one would see it.
Boom.
Yep.
Nobody would see
it. Flash. Yeah.
No, it's let me die, son. What?
His dad had a heck of a case of whiplash, but
was his dad like just depressed?
Again, Superman, he could have made sure that his spine wouldn't have been in any kind of danger or anything. I don't know. There's ways of doing it. He could have kicked up his own little. He could have just blown his breath and
exactly
blown the tornado away and
gone around the planet in reverse.
Well, no, I didn't like that in the original either.
No. But the idea that it was just like, no, son, just let me die. I was like, this is so stupid. Yeah. And then the thing that I did like honest, like obviously Christopher Reeve for me is like my first Superman. Like that was, I remember when that was out in theaters and it was like that was the coolest thing ever. But like one of the things that he did was like why Superman is a character is that he is the paragon. Like he is an archetypical paragon. He is perfectly. He's basically like he's like the flawless. Like this is what we should all aspire to. You know, he's omnipotent. He's benevolent. And when he did fight people that were like super destructive, he intentionally led them out to outer space or out away from like rural area.
I'm with you on that as well. He wouldn't have done in the original movie. In the Christopher Reeves one, he was trying to get them away from the cities and away from the people.
Yep.
You know,
even Goku does that.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. There's simple things that could have been an easy fix for this stuff, but no, we're gonna destroy cities. It's so dumb. But
because they want to make it a spectacular.
Right, Frankie's in the house. I'm predicting Rainbow Kryptonite in Superman's future. Well, if J.J. Abrams still has any say, yeah, that might happen. It does look like they might just give J.J. the money and not have him do anything because they don't like the direction that he's going in either.
So bad reboot.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, his reboot isn't just a reboot. He wanted to literally have Michael G. I don't know what the hell is his name. B. Jordan, is that it? The one who played Killmonger.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I like Michael B. Jordan as an actor, but don't shoehorn him into everything, especially like race swapping.
I agree. Because he did great in Creed.
Hell yeah.
Movies. I saw him and he was all right. I did not like Black Panther because they pushed way too hard with a race issue amongst their own people like that.
Yeah.
And then
did you say colonizer?
They went overboard with that. And what that did was it was really sad because it ruined the movie for Chadwick. And he didn't have much longer. So that was really heartbreaking to see what they did with that character. Because he was fantastic in Civil War. I thought they had a great jumping off point. And he was second banana in his own movie to a character who was ultra racist and just wanted vengeance. So stupid.
Well, look what Disney is doing with them too.
But it's like Adega said. He goes, they have very simplistic, dumb stories. And like they don't know where they're going with these things. And they always happen to shit the bed.
Well, they love Killmonger.
What's up, Brian? Hey, brother.
Hey.
Glad you could be here as well. But yeah, we were just talking about the DC stuff, if they could be fixed or if it's done. Because right now, it looks like they're going to keep branching out in different directions. You have some of those stories look good or they have good jumping off points. Like the Batman, there's been hit and miss. There's people go, oh, it was a flop, it was a failure. No, it wasn't. Close to $800 million during lockdowns and shit. That's a big success, you know. And it looks like they're going to be releasing anything soon on HBO Max and on Blu-ray next month. So yeah, that's amazing. So and I enjoyed the movie. I thought the detective parts were great. Was it perfect? No. It had some issues here and there, but for the most part, yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of that movie. Because like Chris was saying too, you want movies that are going to make you think a little bit, or they have good build up, or you could see the characters developing and changing. Because by the end of that movie, he knows what his new purpose is. It's not going to be this. It's just Batman, and I just have to save this city. It's I'm one person. I'm doing no. He knows he's got to go in a bigger way, and it's not just throwing away Bruce Wayne. It's about using Bruce Wayne as well to better the city and to help more people. That's what I really enjoyed about it. There's people who just went, oh, it's too slow and boring. You can't take your kids to it. Listen, there's so many other movies out there. Batman's a dark character to begin with. You might not be able to take a kid there, but at the same time, don't dumb it down either. There are kids who enjoy stuff like that, or they're getting into like the preteen stuff and they're reading more. Look at the Harry Potter series. Those books went kind of lighthearted, and each book got darker and darker and darker.
Yeah, it did.
And those kids grew with it, and they were reading through those things feverishly. My friend also, he's got nieces that have been diving through it, like 10-year-olds. Just they can't get enough of that stuff. So again, I wouldn't be insulting children that much either. Along those lines, yes, there's stuff that's might be a little too dark for younger kids, but around the teenage kind of ballpark and up, yeah, why not? They could see those things. Please, they see way worse on the internet.
Yeah,
I did like that idea in chat you guys had a couple minutes ago about having a dark lantern movie. You could have Lantern up against some of the Death Lanterns. That would be killer.
Hell yeah.
No
Like
pun
horror.
intended. Well, yeah, throw the pun in there, but that would have been really great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be on Earth.
Right. There's so many good things they could do, but again, they're afraid to pull the trigger. They don't know what they're doing. They're, oh, Green Lantern failed, so we got to do something different. And
but
that
he
had
didn't
Ryan
fail
Reynolds
because he was the character.
Well, it failed for so many reasons because one, the script was bad. Two, having a completely CGI costume.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Stupidest thing imaginable. And then doing that Parallax character. Yeah, you got a guy with a giant ass head. Yeah, that's what you're gonna start off with.
Yeah.
Wow. Instead of
I would have
building
picked
up
a different Lantern as well. Ryan, I don't think he was the right guy for the job. That's just me. No, he's too much of a comedy. I see. If he's Hal Jordan, he's going to be more of a jerk and very much more strong. Take the comedy out of him.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, they have the opportunity now to go with the other Lanterns. I mean, I'm not saying go Guy Gardner, but you could go Jon Stewart.
Right.
Like, let's see it. You know?
Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Pill Rider. My friend told me the ending of Batman ruined it for him. What? That doesn't even make sense, dude. You want to see the growth of the character and the direction he's going to go in. Now, if he meant the Arkham Asylum shit, I could agree with him on that. The little cameo they had of the Joker in there was so stupid, and that actor got busted already for intoxication. Yeah. So yeah, great job, guys. That's the wrong direction because the deleted scene that they had leaked all over, or they put out there anyway, it was horrible. It was so stupid.
We don't need another Joker.
No, and that Joker is. I'm sorry, Joker isn't Hannibal Lecter. Batman wouldn't have done that. Batman's not Clarice. So yeah, ridiculous. When he walked out of there, did we have Two-Face throw something in his face?
I bit my wrist so I could die. What is the blood?
I got myself. Want to see?
Yeah. I'm coming.
Oh my god, unbelievable. Speaking of which, Red Gay says he's coming. Perfect timing, my friend. But yeah, like I don't know. Like they have some good things, but at the same time, there's a lot of bad shit they have as well. The Aquaman stuff. The first movie, for what it was kind of fun, but it's not something that I'd be like, oh yeah, I want to see more of that. Like for me, it's like one and done. That's it. Like I don't care to see another one, and especially with all the problems that they've been having with that Amber character, the Amber Heard. Holy shit! I didn't know there was a major petition that they were trying to get rid of her and replace her with the one who played Daenerys on
Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
I think
Amelia Clark. That's it.
Too.
What was that?
I think that petition almost hit 2 million too.
Yeah, because they have great chemistry. They're actual friends, and they did a deep fake and they put her face on top of Amber Heard, and the scenes look fantastic. I'm like, wow, that would be good. She's got a better looking face too. A warmer. There's some kind of warmth to her. Amber Heard, you could just see the anger and bitterness and bitchiness about her.
Yep.
Like she threw me off. And that extra bright red hair was like ridiculous.
Yeah, and then her fake, she had like a RP British accent in the first film, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared.
Yeah,
like in Justice League. Wait, what?
She's such a horrible actress, but and a terrible person, but we know that. Let me see. Yeah, they're both shitty actresses. Yeah. Well, I got to say, Amelia Clark is a horrible person. For how she's attacked fans in the past as well, and this ultra left feminist view that she has. But,
menstruation comic.
Yeah, if you had to pick between the two, I'd say she's the lesser of two evils. But whatever, doesn't matter. They're just most of these celebrities are all shit people anyway. You got a handful that are pretty good, but then who knows? In a couple of years, they might have shit leaked on them as well, and or they might all be on a certain laptop. We don't know. Yeah, Dojo is but the red hair is Mara. But you know what? There are actresses out there who have natural they're naturally redheaded, so why not have
Hashtag ginger side.
Yeah, well, they love doing ginger side. And, stay away from that Chastain. They put her in everything. I think she's another horrible one. Her face is just, I don't know, something about it just bothers me. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Which one was that?
Jessica Chastain.
I don't know who that is.
Did you see It Chapter 2?
No.
I was gonna say one of the last X-Men movies, but you probably didn't see that either. No one did.
No one did. All right, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, she has an okay body, but her face is—she's like a mannish version of Ron Howard's daughter.
Oh.
What the hell's her name?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas. Dallas Howard. Yeah, that's it. Like, she has a nice, like, a softer, friendlier face, and Chastain is like, she's got like she's got Superman's jaw, basically.
Lantern.
She's got that jaw.
Damn.
And and she's another one of those actresses where they thought they were going to make a big thing out of her because she had so many movies in the can. I think they gave her an Oscar or a nomination, and like, she went nowhere. No one cared about her. She was like milk toast.
Oh,
like, yeah. Well, like I said, she was in It Chapter 2, and for that role, she was okay-ish. But I don't know. It is what it is. What's up, Tony?
You know, Grace Randolph has a problem with Jessica Chastain as well. So what are you trying to tell us, man?
Oh no.
Well, I don't like that one either.
So
well, shit.
Sorry if I'm a little late. I was just opening up my Infinite Tales Chronicles package that I got in the mail today.
Beautiful.
Sweet. It arrived.
Awesome, man. Ray Gaze, he says, I'll give her a chest.
Mushroom stamp.
Yeah. Well, what else to talk about? Let's pull her up then.
Yeah, I noticed it was wrapped in this nice Chinese bubble wrap, Chris, and like when I would pop it, you could hear the people of Beijing screaming. So.
Quilo, your tears give me power.
Quilo. All right, so this is Chastain. Like I said, there's sometimes she looks hot, and other times she looks kind of gross. But me personally, I've never been that huge on women with gigantic chins.
Right.
Jaws.
Like Gaston. Shit.
Let's get down to business.
But like, she has a nice pair. I'll give her that.
Damn, but see, like, she got the butt chin, dude.
Yeah, she got the ass chin.
I want to get one of those.
Those kind of lazy bitch eyes. I don't know.
Got a manlier chin than I do.
She looks.
Shit.
I know. I got chin in me.
Like, she looks better smiling, but you know why they tried to push her. And there's a reason.
There it is.
You could see the tears like that she's trying to hold back.
Just before or after the shower.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
See,
same thing with this one.
Made for those roles.
He's like he's crying too. He's like,
like
show me on the doll where Weinstein touched you. There's the fake smile of, we're gonna give you an Oscar. Yay! I'm gonna put this fake smile on. Look, I'm showing teeth.
So Weinstein's raising the people's eyebrow.
Yeah.
Smell what the Weinstein's cooking?
He's like, yeah, that's it. Tip your head back. Get under this glass table. We're gonna do like old Hollywood used to do.
Jeez.
So I had to do that joke for my friend out there. We lost Gilbert Gottfried, and he always used to tell us stories about old Hollywood and the glass table. So I'm just continuing that for him because, yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Man,
Gilbert Gottfried. We got Red in the house. What's up, gays?
Hey, who wants a chest stain?
Matt Dean.
Matt
Apparently he does. And he got it from Weinstein as well. And that's why he did so many movies.
Frankie's jealous of her strong jaw.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah, I got jaw envy.
You know how it got that strong, right?
With the shots.
Humana.
But hey, look. It was all worth it, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, her face is just off sometimes.
Right?
Yeah.
At certain angles, she could look really hot, and other times it's like, ugh. But and she's getting up there in age too, so Hollywood's like they're not going to do much with her anymore.
Yeah. So in lieu of a paper bag, maybe we'll go with a Batman mask for this one.
Oh, damn! Chef's Batman mask pleasure bag.
We can make it happen. Why is this guy smelling her armpit? Is this
What
Moon
the
Knight?
hell?
It's Moon Knight. So
come on, Moon Knight.
there you go, Marvel. There's Oscar
It
Isaac
was the
sniffing
candle idea.
What is wrong with these Hollywood nut jobs?
Yeah,
Last one of them.
you can't justify that.
No, you can't. And it's just like it's shot after shot after shot of him just with his nose in her pit.
I'm sure.
To be fair, judging by women's deodorant commercials, I think that's where all their strength comes from. So
Raise your hand if you're sure.
Oh my god! I was on Tommy's last night. And he was talking about that other one, the one from Iron Man, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Vegas
nice.
brought it up too. That she had perfume. She bottled her cooch scent. It's like what? Like Vinny, yeah, you didn't hear that? I'm like, no, I never heard that.
yeah, candles too.
Yeah, the gunk candles are
unbelievable. What? Like these people are all sick and twisted.
She also talked about steaming her veg.
oh,
Like
She
broccoli?
did. She's like, it's right. Just like broccoli. No, she said it's healthy. It rejuvenates things down there. I'm like, I don't know.
It rejuvenates.
the carpet cleaner.
Could you imagine Lizzo? I'm gonna rejuvenate it as well.
Well, somebody put like a video on Twitter just before I came on here. It was this gargantuan leviathan of a woman that looked like Lizzo, and she went into like a Red Robin and like walked over to a family who was dining and started twerking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was twerking, and it was just this like perpetual.
Oh
motion
god, I
machine.
saw that video. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
That's just creepy shit.
Could you imagine the last time that thing was accurately and thoroughly wiped? That's you sitting down for dinner and you had that thing floating across your face. Oh,
You need to take it to a car wash.
Like purple pop rocks in there.
No, you know what they do. They bring it to the circus and they line her up with the elephants and they hose her down.
The hose.
Her body looked like it was made of that gelatinous film that goes over gravy after you leave it out for like 20 minutes.
Oh,
It grew skin. It sure did.
my head tossed. Check my nails. What the hell the song goes? Awesome. What's up, man? Good Friday, Uncle Vinny.
Do you think she's ever backed up like the elephants and got someone's head stuck in her ass?
Oh,
Probably. Leviathan.
Oh.
That's right. They're fugly.
yeah. Like,
That's Hollywood for you.
imagine getting with that, like waking up with like a Coyote Ugly moment. Be like, I don't think there's enough alcohol in the world to get me to that point.
Yeah. We're talking about Lizzo, but I'm not going to pull up Lizzo, so sorry.
No, hell no.
We'll
Looking
settle
good as
with
hell.
Chastain here because at least she's got a rack.
Oh goddamn, brutal morning wood.
What do you do?
Oh,
I'm not going to repeat it, but I'll pull it up.
It's like the meat sweats or the cheese sweats.
Body by Jello.
Gravy sweats.
The gravy sweats.
Jesus.
Oh, looking gross as hell.
She just slaps your pot roast.
Oh,
I've been marinating all day for you, baby.
marinating.
Oh,
That's the word.
oh, percolating.
Let's go back to Superman because I'm going to vomit.
It's like, ma'am, our kids don't like gravy. You got to go.
yeah, they kicked her out. She's like, and it's just like she had like those like flapjacks, like you'd see on like National Geographic,
Right?
and they're just kind of like drooping there, and I'm like, oh,
It looks like Awesome One is also not a fan of Chastain. We're looking at a Transformer.
One is a man, the other has.
But
a
hey,
gun.
she got an Oscar, so it's she was with that that blubberous mass of creepiness, which we called Weinstein. Did he die yet? Or is he still?
Yeah,
Remember
which
his
they
walker?
call God. Yeah.
Yeah. All those.
Remember
all
his
those,
walker during his court thing? Like, oh, help me, I got walker.
Right.
It's like,
wasn't it him and Cosby? And like when they let
Oh, yeah.
Cosby out, the guy's like he's like running around.
yeah.
He's not talking
does
about
the
his bad
Kaiser Soze.
eyesight anymore.
Yeah.
He's like he
his
can
eye
see
clears up.
Yeah, he can see across the street. He's like, oh, there's a children's in that car eating ice cream. I'm gonna go take that.
Bippity boppity, that's now my property.
That New York pop. Yeah, this is just, it's all bizarre. Ron Perlman's helping him. He's like, let's take the kids to Disneyland.
Oh, by force.
That,
I remember-
that sounds like innuendo.
Yeah.
Taking the Hobbit's Isengard.
He told a story about Weinstein that he went to the bathroom and pissed on his hand when he knew he was going to have to shake Harvey's hand. And he tweeted out the story, and everyone's like, so you knew what Weinstein was doing and you just pissed on your hand? Like,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
didn't you tell somebody?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or why don't you, instead of
Doesn't-
urinating on your own hand, how about you ball up that fist and punch him in the face and then drag him to the police station?
Yep.
No
You
shit.
lump of mud.
These big actors, I'm a big tough guy. No, you're not. You're some 70-year-old freaking nut job who's exactly what those people are. You know he went to those Weinstein parties. You know he saw stuff. You know that he partook in these things. Well, let's be very honest about all that shit, allegedly,
Yeah, in a video game.
in a video game. But yeah, Perlman's a creep through and through. He shows it all the time. I mean, this guy literally didn't he just like leave his wife for some like I don't know. I won't get into it. Never mind. It'll be personal attacks. I'm not going that route. These people are just disgusting. We'll put it that way. And there's, like I said, there's more stuff out there. Google it. Go on Twitter. Do some keywords on a certain family that's running the United States right now. There's some very, very disturbing things out there. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it looks like it's a matter of time because they can't keep covering this stuff up. Everyone's seeing it. There's more people who are releasing this. People who are part of three-letter agencies who said, nope, we're not going to take it anymore. And they keep, quote unquote, decoding and defragmenting and finding more stuff on that certain laptop. So yeah, get it out there. Let people know what's really going on because we need a better change already. This is just insane.
Yeah.
So never mind DC. Could America and the world be fixed?
Yeah.
Shit.
Holy shit. I mean, I don't know. Sorry guys. We always kind of go down that route, but it's all over the place, man.
Yep.
It's gross.
And so many
The
people
whole
are-
world is gross. Everything is just
yeah,
gross and weird. And what the fuck? How did this happen? How do we let this happen?
I don't know. I do not know, man. You know, and I see this is why I like European actors like Mad Mikkelsen. He railed against method actors. He's calling it all bullshit because it's just them being pretentious. He goes, it is all nonsense. And that's what the European guys, they don't care. They know what's going on. They see this shit too when they come to Hollywood and they go to these award shows and shit. It's all phoniness, man. It's all trash. So good for him. I'm kind of glad he replaced the other one in that movie. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah. Depp's he's another no-face piece of shit. So like I don't care what's going on over there. Like we joke about it from time to time, and like literally I'll pull up old Harrison. And, you know, it's my new Reddit blog. I'm gonna move to 4chan as well. And yeah, we got the juicy gossip on all the celebrities and all the wangs that are out there, and you know, all the chins, because they make a lot of stuff over in China. Some say I'm racist, but I'm just old. That's just how we do it. But yeah, go check out my blogs. They're fantastic. It's Harrison 420 / Kathleen Kennedy's got shit breath. So yeah, it's great. We got the latest juicy gossip, and I always sign off. Remember, boycott Indianapolis 7. I never wanted to make that film, but I like the money. So there's Harrison for you. There's your fix tonight. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah. I don't belong in a museum. I belong in a museum. So I'm sure they're gonna put his hip in a museum.
Yeah.
Wax museum.
He got Callista a bottle of Paltrow perfume for Mother's Day. How would you give that to your girl? Like,
you want to smell like a...
it smells
I
like
want-
women.
You don't.
Like,
I want you to smell like Gwyneth's cooch. Here's a candle and some perfume.
yeah.
What? Make it happen. He was like, this smells extra fishy. What's going on?
I'm not going to the Oscars this year. Like, I'm good.
Oh shit.
Room full of it.
Before we get into a bad spot, since we're talking about fishy smells, we have the Kraken. It's the mythological creature and all that. But it's also a great book that is almost finished. I got about 10 pages left to I'm just doing minor tweaks. All the artwork is finished. I'm doing minor tweaks and doing the lettering on them. So the book is almost done. I'll be done in another a day or two. So and then it's going to be editing time, and then off to the printer, so I can get at least a sample copy, make sure everything's perfect in it, and then we can start fulfillment. I got the beanies today for those who are just kind of coming in late. I said in the beginning of the stream. So I only have one left on the Ultra bundle tier. So if you guys are looking for it, it's the Ultra bundle gets you pretty much like everything on the campaign. So it's the one down here. You get the beanie, you get the keychains, you get the exclusive prints, you get both covers, you get an original drawing. It's normally a head sketch, but sometimes I go kind of like bust up of a random character. You do get the acrylic standee with this as well. So yeah, there's only one left on that. Again, I'm super excited. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on this book as well. I've been working so hard on it. All the acrylic standees are here. So whatever you see in the campaign, back it before they're gone. What do we have left? We have two different ways of getting it. So essentially, you can get it by itself, or you can get it with the book. But we only have 14 of those left with the book combination. So jump on it, because I'm going to be doing more acrylic standees in the future as well. So my other campaigns, you'll have more characters, so you can get a whole collection of these cool characters from Mela Art World, my company, and it'll be great. But I'm having a blast with this too, because again, it always happens when you get to the writing stage. You're always going to tweak some dialogue here or there, or a little bit of the narration and whatnot, to make it extra perfect, and that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. So it's turning out so good. I really can't wait for you guys to see this and read it. But it's over 50 pages, front cover to back cover. Just a beautiful book all around. So make sure to back it if you haven't yet. And if you have, or if you just you can't afford it right now, at least grab the link, get it out there, let people know about this project, because we're going to be fulfilling very soon. So hell yeah to that. Obviously you guys know too, City of Venus, Through the Woods, those books ship immediately as well. Still available. Links are also at the bottom of this campaign. I don't need to keep getting into that, but one of those projects is going to get a sequel soon. So but let me pull up some more cool campaigns here, because we always do this before we go out anyway. And we want to give some love to some of our other indie creators. You guys probably seen it millions of times, my campaigns, my friends' campaigns, but these are great people, and I love giving them a push whenever we could. And we got Infinite Tale Chronicles, which Tony just opened his literally moments ago.
Oh,
I did, and I heard the legends of the nice packaging and the beautiful box and everything, but man, that was nice. Like I still haven't even opened the box yet. That's how fresh it is. But I mean, everything was so professionally done.
Nice. We like it fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
It smells better than Gwyneth Paltrow's candles. Look at this, man.
Oh yeah, I'm working on book 2 now, and we're getting ready to start printing some 3D figurines, and these little caps here represent, can't really see on the underside there, but where the NFC chip will go inside the figurines. So hopefully we can get some additional functionality out of it, either some additional media, maybe some art assets or whatever. You swipe it on your phone or any other NFC reader, and bam, you got some special content that you wouldn't get elsewhere. So yeah, and we got 180 backers, which is awesome. I didn't think I'd get that far. And I just shipped out the one that was ordered that put us over into that 180 this morning. So yeah, I mean, the book ships immediately. I'm not going to make people wait months or years for a book that's already been done. I want to get it in people's hands, and
damn right.
We send out surveys too. So I want users or readers to give me their feedback so that I can improve for the next book. And we have 10 books planned, so this is only book 1. So you want to get on the story at the ground level, but this is it.
Dude, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. It's stuff like this, man. Thinking about something extra, doing something, wanting to do something more for the fans. That's what we need to be doing. Like Chris said, we don't want people waiting. People shouldn't have to wait years and years and years to get these books. That's why, like, I understand, like, these campaigns are supposed to help generate the money to get these books done and funded and in your hands. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that, again, they've been waiting and sitting on these things and not really doing their work and whatnot. That's not good. That's not a good thing. If you could do it and get it done, there should be no excuse, man. Just get the books done. Get them in people's hands.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Haven't 3D printed in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
dude, he's got an awesome Hercules on his channel. Kevin Sorbo.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, man. Iceman model.
Hell yeah.
Awesome dude. Yeah. Good stuff, man. That's what I'm talking about. We got great stuff. I don't know what happened with Brutal Morning Wood, but he's vomiting in the chat. Did I miss something? Oh, Gwyneth. Sorry, that was it. Like a fresh box. Wafting. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, if you guys want to help out Chris, let's get him to 200 backers. He's only 20 away. That'd be awesome to see. Let's make it happen. Chris is a fantastic dude, and he delivers in spades. And again, his box is way more fresh.
Super
Fisky's box is guaranteed fresh.
Guaranteed fresh. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Hold on, let me.
Is it fresh?
Well, we can laugh a little bit, but so apparently there has been a new leak out there of. Well, there's a funny thing. I don't know if I should show it, but I'll definitely show this one. There's our first look at the new Batman costume for Michael Keaton.
That's not fresh at all.
What?
Look at me. I'm pushing 80 and I'm Batman.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Like, yeah, that's his new suit.
The mechanically assisted suit.
Yeah.
Does he have one of those little mechanical chairs that take him up the stairs too?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm having chest pains.
It's called Ezra Miller. That's the name of his.
Oh, that'll just beat down women. You hit it, it malfunctions, and just starts beating up poor women around you.
Dude, these people are unbelievable. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on with all this shit. But yeah, I'm sorry. If I'm Discovery, yeah, we're gonna go back to the drawing board, because this cannot be the future of where DC's going. You're not gonna get an old man to reprise the role as Batman and be like, oh, we're gonna make him the linchpin on everything now. No. You can't do it.
Well, in pretty much the same damn suit. I mean, don't you think his suit would have evolved a little bit over time?
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw the stuntman was the first one that leaked, and I'm happy at least there's some kind of armor here, because the stuntmen, they had some kind of weird thing. It looked like a garbage bag that was on them.
The Shockmaster.
Oh, dude, it was terrible. Just like a loose fitting thing, but all right. So it was a slight improvement, but it's still shit to me. Like, you got a tiny little old man who's back in a rubber suit. Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, no articulation.
Hey, congratulations. Here's a cookie. I don't get it. Oh man, unbelievable, man. It looks like instead of just the neck, now he can turn at the waist.
Yeah. It's a figure. It's a statue, not a figurine.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on with any of this stuff. But again, it's a big mistake. Do not go that route. You dummies. Bunch of dummies. Oh, I did find there was an awesome cosplayer who did Shang-Chi. You want to see that?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
we're missing E-Tub for this one.
Right on the money.
But yeah, I won't show that for too long because I don't know what's going to go on with that.
Yeah, Mama Susan.
With the stupidity of YouTube. But yeah, that was pretty funny though. And yeah, we'll get back to the campaigns here because we do have another awesome campaign. We have Sunsworn. Now, if you guys haven't backed this one yet, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, don't be a dummy.
So we gotta spin the wheel.
I spin my life. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. You know the drill. Epic space fantasy at its finest. It's action-packed, fast-paced story that takes place in between novel 1 and novel 2. Novel 2 is on the way, by the way. Yeah, with 3 of your favorite characters if you're involved in the story. I know that Pale Rider probably wants to see some Yuri in this, but she's coming, man. She's coming. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to have fun with this and make a visual, representation of the Sunsworn universe. And thanks to Nerium, that became entirely possible. Then he's got a bitching cover on here as well. Yeah, man. Sorry, I'm really in a lot of pain and not really in pitch.
Oh, no.
So I suck at it.
No, it's all good, man. No, yeah, this is a beautiful kind of space epic. Yeah, don't miss this one, guys. Don't.
It's done. It's done. Just like
it's
this,
done.
just like you. We got all kinds of books here that are done, ready to ship straight to you.
That's right. Yeah. Again, don't just drink Kool-Aid for the sake of it, man. We know what happened to those people. They chopped off their units and they followed the comic. It's not the way to go. What you want to do is be like, oh my God, creators who actually deliver and I can get the books right away. Yeah, that's who you should be backing right now. And we have that here. We have that in spades. Amazing people.
Woke agenda.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Zero woke agenda. Absolutely.
Dojo man, Brian. He got he's got my my cover on Sunsworn, which is fantastic.
Yeah, Dojo.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Dojo's cool. Remember, back his books too, man. He's another good person out there. He helps out a lot of people. So yeah, man. Like I said, we have awesome folks here. And if there's links, again, anyone who wants to drop some links to some other cool campaigns, go for it. Like I said, it's a beautiful thing. We're all working very hard to get you the best of the best here. Like I said, Shadow of the Kraken is almost complete. I'm literally last couple of pages, like last 10 pages I'm doing the letters on. And then, yeah, we're ready for the editing phase. And boom, that's going to move all very quickly. Yeah, I can't wait to get a sample in my hands of this book. And then, yeah, and then fulfilling all this stuff is going to be great. It's I always bitch when I'm doing fulfillment, but at the same time, it feels so good, to get them out the door and to get them into people's hands. So like, I'm always ecstatic whenever people are like, I just got the book or I just finished reading it, and it's amazing. I love what you did. I can't wait for that again because, again, working very hard night and day, crazy hours. To make sure you guys get the best of the best. Every single page is drawn out by me, inked by me, painted by me, lettered, and it's spectacular. And you want this. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna want it because if you don't get it and it sells out and when it's done, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry lots. It's just what happens.
You might even punch yourself in the balls.
That's true.
I've
had other campaigns and they're completely gone and people are like, oh man, I missed it. Can I get that again? No, I gave people a chance with the Through the Woods book. And again, please don't miss out on that. It's a hardcover and I'm not going back to printing a hardcover. So yeah, it is what it is right now. So if you want it, definitely jump on it. It's going to be something that's going to last a very long time and you guys are going to love it. And you're going to have it on your shelf and you'll be like, hey, when you're like in your 80s, hey, your grandkids, like, you got to read this book. It was fantastic. And they're like, Grandpa, I'm stealing it. I'm putting you in a home. I don't remember my name, Billy. My name's Sam. Okay, Tommy. But you know what? The book is going to live on. It's going to be great. So, man. Hell yeah. Everybody, thank you so much for all the support you guys give. Like, truly, we joke here and there, but it means everything, and we can't do this without you. So,
absolutely.
It's the truth of it. And yeah, awesome one. I get it. So Vinny doesn't cry. Well, I don't know. We've seen other people cry, but no, I haven't. Not on stream, just in my pillow every night. Why is this world so evil? No. Anyway. But yeah, we also have other awesome people who are content creators as well, and other people who are working on amazing books. Adega Outlaw, he's got an awesome project he's been working on, and if you want to tell the folks anything about that stuff, feel free.
I've been close to telling people about stuff. It's all I have to do is push the big red button, and Amazon will start printing them out.
Hell yeah.
Hardback, it was a successful book in its first run. Second edition is about to hit. If you want digital, they're not quite finished. I'm going to be pulling this site down soon. Okay. But the ones that are going to Kindle for actual print are much better quality and limited run on hardback. Then they'll be turning to paperback.
Excellent.
So,
excellent.
Yeah, I'll have more news real soon. I got to get with some promotional people that I know and make sure it comes out correct.
Excellent. And that's what we want to see, man. It's going to be a great thing. Adega is one of the coolest people, one of the nicest guys too I've ever met, and I'm honored to call him a friend. Everyone here on this panel, they're all amazing friends, and I feel the same for each and every one of them. No Walton, but you know what I meant by that. We like to break the little guy's balls. Anyway, yeah, and we also have again Clown World Review here. We got Tony Tonedeaf. Guys, you got to check out his YouTube channel. It's amazing. He's an awesome dude, and we have fantastic discussions over there about wrestling and just a whole bunch of other stuff too. So, yeah, Tone, if you want to say anything, feel free, brother.
Yeah, just number one, I want to thank you to the chat. Thank you, everyone on the panel. It's always a blast. And yeah, come check out the Clown World Review. We're always covering the Monday Night War. I've also got some other projects on the way. I've been telling them I kind of want to start a live stream away from pop culture and politics and kind of the usual and talk about the stuff that really fascinates me, like space. We've got some. This summer, we'll have our first info from the James Webb Space Telescope. Hubble just found like a 12 billion-year-old star. I like to talk about the pyramids and the ancient civilizations that used to roam the earth and just everything. So I'm trying to get that set up right now, figuring out the best day. Thinking probably Saturdays, but yeah, look out for that as well. Just breaking down life, the meaning of it, why we're here, why we're on this rock, whipping through the universe at however many thousand miles per hour, and just yeah, because isn't that not the biggest mystery of all? Like, with all this going on the planet, like, none of us know what we're doing here or why. So we might just figure it out.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
And that's great. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying all the stuff I'm really interested in.
Megalithic
structures, ancient stuff, aliens, probing. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's more of that popping up everywhere.
Every Thursday.
But you know what? It always is a fantastic conversation whenever we do hang out too. And yeah, man, those topics are going to be great. I think it's going to help the channel out a lot. If you haven't yet subscribed to his to the Clown World Review, trust me, you're going to be happy you did. It's great stuff. And Nuke said, did you see the Draw and Talk video? No, I haven't. Talks about how large campaigns being late hurts smaller ones and those trying to make books for the first time. Yo, it absolutely does. 100%.
Yeah, I did see that video. That's a great video, actually. He's doing a series. It's going to be a 3-parter. And he makes a lot of good points. And he's getting a lot of shit for it. So anybody's giving him shit, man, fuck off. Because he's dead on.
Wait, who's the one doing it exactly?
Draw and Talk is the name of his channel.
That's the name of the channel.
What his actual name is.
Oh, I'll have to check it out. No, because I'm telling you, yeah, it's very true. Because the people who have really large campaigns, they have money to fall back on. So there's no pressure for them. They don't care. It's the smaller guys and the mid-level guys. We're the ones who are suffering for sure. We're the ones who work the hardest. We're really making sure we get books in hands. And again, because this is what's going to happen. What we've seen, people who they come in, they'll be like, "Hey, I want to check out these new campaigns and stuff." They start backing books and they go, "How come this is so late? When's this coming out? What the hell's going on?" And then they go, "Well, if the people at the top are like this, I could only imagine what the people at the bottom are like. I ain't touching those smaller campaigns." And then they walk away. This is what happens. It is absolutely insane.
There's also a fair amount of people who will, set aside, they'll budget for books, and they'll have a certain number of books that they'll back, and they wait until those books arrive before they back more books. So, I mean, if you got those, year, 2, 3 late books on that list, that's plenty of creators who are delivering, within a couple months that are never gonna, see that customer. Right. And it's not just that; it's about respecting the customers, man. You made a promise, keep your promise. Don't be an asshole. Do your work, get your shit done, get it out to the customer. That's what this is all about. It's creating new stories, new universes to replace the things that we used to love that turned to shit. And if we're not putting out the books, we're not replacing anything. We are the shit.
That's exactly it. Why do you think the mainstream places, they keep laughing at the indies? At first, they feared them with the numbers that were pulling in, and then they see how much of a mess it is. You see, again, same thing. It's those same creators who are dragging their asses, who are also fighting and trying to stir up drama and other problems. We stay out of that shit. We get the work done, and it shows. The people who are super late, you can see what they're doing on their channels, and it's something else. They make the book second or even last in their day, and that's the wrong thing to do. Sorry, it is. We come on and we do these streams and stuff. We have fun, but it's also like we're letting you people know what's going on, how much work is getting done, where we're at in our campaigns, what's available to buy right now. That's the difference, and we got to put out a better message out there. We got to be more professional, because it's getting ridiculous where everything is SJW, blah, 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 and this shit slinging goes nowhere. It really goes nowhere.
The problem's been pointed out, but now it's time to take that next step and change the culture.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Let's take the next step, because by rotating people that you pretend like, these are good guys, and then a month later you're ready to shit on them and throw them to the wolves is retarded. That's why I distance myself from all that shit, because it's a cesspool. That's what the mainstream was. That's why I didn't want to be in the mainstream anymore with that stuff. I worked on a lot of things behind the scenes. I worked on, for big companies, again, designing figures and statues and things of that nature. I've done storyboard work, but at the same time, looking at what those top companies are doing and how they treat fans is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Who wants to be a part of that shit? But anyway, like I said, we're here working hard. We want to get you great stories, great artwork. And that's what we're doing here. So, you want to support, that's fantastic. If you can't, or, you've been burned by other people, we understand. But, at the same time, we still want to move forward with all this great stuff. Again, I can't, I don't know if I can speak for anybody here but myself, but I'm going to keep making books as long as I could. It does. No one's going to tell me what I can and can't do. But I will hear people out on things, and that's a whole different topic and situation. We can get into that on other streams as well. Because when this book is all done, and as I'm working on City of Venus and doing other work, I think I'm going to start doing more like art streams and artist streams, and kind of break down the process a little bit more. Maybe do some more art classes if I could, if I can make some time for it. But yeah, we're going to go in some different directions as well, and we want to build things in a good way, because that's what we have to do. Just labeling yourself something and sitting on a pile isn't doing anything for anyone. We're being very, very active in getting the books done and getting a good word out. So yeah, man. Sim, hail, brother. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, that is it, man. Because there are people with full-time jobs. Dojo was saying as well, man. Yeah, and if this is your full-time job, yeah, you better get it done.
Yeah.
You know?
What the hell are you doing if
Yeah,
this
what
is
else
your
are you
full
doing?
time job?
Right.
Well, that whole disdain for the customer. I mean, that's what disillusioned me when I first got into video game development, where I was like, "Hey, I'm a nerd. I'm going to be with my fellow nerds," like the Blind Melon video with the bee girl. And all of a sudden, these people who I looked up to are just shit talking their customers, and it's like, why? Like, if you hate the product and you hate the customers, why are you here? Like,
Yeah.
it's about the product. Like,
Mhm.
if you can't deliver, then what are you doing here?
Exactly. Sorry. People are not paid pigs. Stop treating them like that. That's why I say if you catch me at a convention, the way I am on these streams, how I'm talking, that's how I am in real life. It's bring your A game, be genuine. And yeah, I'm a fan of stuff too. I used to anyway. I used to love comic books. The only ones I'm picking up now are indie creators and mostly my friends and stuff like that. There's a lot of books I stopped backing as well because I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. There's people I'll never back again because of that situation. It's very, very stupid and idiotic. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is right now. But if you want good stuff, we're delivering. So you have somewhere to go. Trusted creators, and yeah. So I'll get off my soapbox for a moment.
Hey, I was gonna ask you. Do you mind if I share something real quick?
Sure.
Katie asked me to show. She's continuing drawing bonds while she's traveling to visit her family for Easter. But this is what she drew on on the tram.
She has
the wolf's not impressed.
This wolf has the Jessica Chastain face.
Yeah. That's when you let one go right down its nose.
That looks great, though. Yeah, great expression, though. Fantastic. Yeah, sign up for Bonds too. That's another beautiful book. The first one delivered, and it was amazing. Again, Red helped with that. He got it in everyone's hands, and that's what this is about.
This is what it looks like being an awesome creator. Working even while you're on your way to go on vacation.
Yeah,
sitting around like an asshole, expecting people to pay you when you don't have a product.
Exactly. Right. Unbelievable.
Sorry, did I go too far with
that? No.
This stuff gets me hot, man, because I just the disrespect to the customers just really fires me up.
Well, it's somebody else's money, man. Once somebody else's money gets involved, you're on the hook. Like, you have an obligation to deliver. So, like, I mean, it's a business. It's not like you're not doing this for your friends. Like, I don't understand the whole got to be friends with these people. Like yeah, it's nice to be friendly with people, but like, at the end of the day, this is a business. Like, you're trying to produce a product that's economically viable that people actually want to pay you money for. Mm-hmm. If you don't deliver, you're not paying them. Like, you're not providing something.
Exactly.
And then dumping over other people while not providing is just, I mean, like, what's the benefit? It's
doubly stupid.
Oh, it is.
It just hurts people that like may or may not even be affiliated with. If you're like, oh, the mainstream industry, the stupid social justice warriors are garbage. Their books are trash. Okay, what's the alternative? We'll get back to you in a few decades. Wait, what?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll have something for you in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Like,
what's up, Brian? Hope you're doing well, brother.
Howdy, Brian.
Well, see, here's the difference too. You could be working on your book. It could take a long time to work on it, but don't launch your campaign then until you're ready to actually fulfill it. Because that's the other thing. There's a lot of people that they could do it on their own or whatever. Or they have their team. All right. But at the same time, it's like, wait a minute. You can't just put out 2 or 3 images and be like, oh yeah, here's my new campaign, and then it's going to take you 3 or 4 years to get it done. What? No, I'm sorry. I won't back books like that. And most people won't.
First kind of kicked off. Donald DeLay made a post about it and was asking, like, is this acceptable to people? And I offered a simple solution. I mean, I think it's truly as simple as this. Like, just be honest and realistic about your fulfillment date. Like, if if you're going to take 2 years to make the book, be honest. Let people know that. Don't make them think that that's coming in 6 months. Be honest about it, and the people who want to back it at that point will back it. There's still going to be people who will back a campaign if it's going to be 2 years out, and probably not nearly as many. But just be honest with people. That's all it really boils down to. Honest and realistic.
Yep, that's exactly it, man. Because there's a huge difference on that. Because I don't know, how could anyone just sit there and be like, oh, I got all this, I collected all these people's money, and now I'm just going to sit there on it. What? No, because we see what happens. There's been a number of creators who, early on, they never fulfilled their campaigns, and then they were talking about how they're buying new computers and all this other shit. Like, I won't have to say names because everyone knows, but like that person got buried by so many because at the same time it's like you took all their money and you did not fulfill the book, and then you said that it's not going to be fulfilled. Like, what? Excuse me? So yeah, you can't have shit like that happen, and I'm sure it's what a lot of people are afraid of as well. I backed this book how many years ago, and it's still not in my hands. Wait a minute, did they just run with the money? Because that's messed up.
Well, have you ever heard of in business terms? There's something called churn, and in business, you learn it's better to have a no sale than a churn. A no sale is you presented a product and they're just not interested and they move on. A churn is they got it. It sucked, and they either generate bad word of mouth or they want a refund or something. Mm-hmm. And that creates a negative perception of your product. And then those people talk, and then it spreads out and spreads out. Unfortunately, in an indie niche of a niche market like ours, that spreads out to people that have absolutely nothing to do with that product. That's dude, don't back this indie stuff. These people don't deliver. And it's we got to show the positives.
Yeah, it's crazy. And this is the other thing right here. He nailed it. People that launch more campaigns and they've not fulfilled their previous ones. That boils the blood. That really boils the blood, because it's like, dude, I could really get into it. I'm not now because we're gonna sign off. Maybe on the next stream we might, or another Friday one. Because it still is that's a hot topic. It's a hot button issue for sure. And I think people you got to do better. So on that note, though, guys, back the ones that deliver. Back people who you could actually trust. We won't let you down. So again,
absolutely not. You will not look like this wolf when you back that.
Right.
Hashtag disappointed wolf.
I hope everyone does have a great Easter weekend. We should be back on Sunday, but if not, I'll let you guys know on Twitter whether we do, we don't. Because again, it might be some family stuff happening anyway. But we'll see. If I could, then we will. But so thank you, everybody. Man, awesome one. You rock. I hope Samba Go-Go, Nerium, everyone's gonna have a nice night. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on, and again, we got to be better for everybody. So we're trying to get out better messages and do better things all around. So remember, everybody, be kind to one another, but kick ass while you create. Suffer no fools, and we got to pray. We got to pray right now that nobody hits any buttons and missiles don't go off.
What?
I'll get on those crunches, pal.
No, I don't know. It's crazy, but guys, girls, everybody, you're all the best. I go through again, but like I said, I'm already kind of running late. But Sunday we should be back. I'm not 100% yet, but we should be back on Sunday. But if not, the following week we'll be back on normal schedules, and I'll have even more awesome updates for you because, like I said, just 10 pages left to letter. So we're there, man. We're there. Fulfillment on campaign number 6 is going to happen very, very soon. So again, thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Peace.
Bye.